This door has been closed with a padlock. It's a solid lump of metal.
You seem committed to it, so go.
This door has been closed with a padlock. The shackle...
After...
You hear someone walking around. You can feel tension on that.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis. Go ahead.
She's the cleaning lady.
Oh, you'll find plenty of Martin's pea brain. Someone...
Oops.
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name.
Ask away, policeman. No one lives there. Maybe it's those countercultural people again. Breaking into a house like it's a public space. You're a policeman. Be good and take a look, will you? Great. Young people.
She mumbles, some kind. You hear a poor...
Do you...
Let's go. We don't have a reason.
Excuse me? Of course not. Oh,
That was...
Boy,
Do you...
it feels flimsy in hand, with the words Revachol Zone of Control.
Thank you. Do you have any questions? I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant, it was... That was months ago. Oh, that's... And again,
The sum must have been puny.
Don't ask. Both apartments are now... Of course.
Give me a moment. I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them. I know.
She appreciates your effort to curb the deviantry.
Yes? The street.
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth? Ask her.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy.
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for... Yeah? Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
Red dye.
What did you think I was using? Aquarelle? You ain't seen nothing yet, piggy boo. Watch your back, ungulate.
The pocket. Hey, by the way. There it is again. Bitter. Whatever until appears so familiar. Strike.
Good afternoon. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines. I'm glad...
Lights.
I was...
That is good.
How interesting. Why, yes I am. The boat? It's a pleasure craft. A 19-pacer. It also happened my slip...
I'm enjoying this part of the interview.
Good. What we do, the Pines, and that...
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded Royal Saint-Baptiste, Elysium, and...
Why, thank you. I'm not at
$1 billion?
And to Walpines employ 72,000 people. They start. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo? There are no...
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tongue.
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secret. First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Aliments. That gives me the right to sign. Why? But I am I believe the official title is Senior Labour Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to what...
And how are...
They're not. Now they won't even let me into the harbour. What can I say? Let's say...
And when did...
I arrived.
But this
I wasn't the.
this isn't.
Heavens, no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay, and they're every worker, a member of the board. In its defense, another said, demand democracy. Pretty tame stuff compared to every worker, a member of the board. It's quite... Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild. I'm not... And now...
Excuse...
I first...
This checks out.
Ever... Of course.
If you were to prick it with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife may...
Oh, heavens, no. He is the most corrupt... Yes, it's how they circumvent the term limits, you see. The day bar organized...
A mob.
Refreshing. And your opinion, detective? If I may ask. Thank you for being candid. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the wolf always hungers. Mr. Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature. Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union. Mr. Fuck off, midget. Keep in mind, this is... I'm glad you...
Disappeared?
Yes. On downright the point...
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Of course. How else can I help? Quite a...
Of course. And...
How curious. I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode? I can't hear you, Oh, dear. I do...
As I...
Of course.
Hang on. She's a professional. I mean, favors for favors. A dirty alliance of some sort. Easy.
I will be...
You're in.
Reports...
The
company or...
Detective. Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off. This woman is running circles around us. She might have known. No. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate. Oh, you could request a new...
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? It's
Ingrid...
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL and various synthetic psychedelics. Yes, but you won't get anything out of the lorries. Perhaps you've... I'll be explicit. If you... No, this is thousands...
Well...
What?
Why I had to...
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. Yes? Excellent. It may... In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance. This...
Yeah, an experimental side case.
Ah.
Don't be...
We may...
All right, we're in. I know these all look good, but begin with the first.
We're in Martinez. Martinez, you would be excused for not knowing about Revachol, the great...
As if it...
History detective. They say by that, we are standing on a fertile... Oh.
A click.
22.
Silent. The war. There is no recognition. Oh.
We are.
This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Was this...
This has... Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Madame Messier will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
That is...
Indeed. I'm always at your service. These are for the rev. It's quite easy. Those would be. Oh, did they ever? Before they got. Yes. The Red Deluge. Oh, lots. The real king abdicated and lived out. Yes. Him and tens of thousands. The liberals got the mineral rights. And liberals, some were rich. They didn't.
We.
To foreign intervention. The coalition. The moral. At least this.
The color of moralism is blue. The official motto of Moral Intern, or Moralist.
And all those would be. Oh, did they ever?
This is...
Don't worry. Oh, lots. The real king abdicated about head shooting. The revolution. It wasn't a who. It made people from Revachol. Why?
Something tells you her life.
Modernity. 43 years. The 30s? No. Welcome to reality. Good question.
No, her first.
And I asked, so a good height. When they and what?
My position.
Understandable. They are anyway.
Not so fast. Who is she in all this? Ask her.
It's a new. Well, that seems unlike.
She won't maneuver.
I.
She raises the corner of her mouth.
Yes, I can see you.
In her green eyes, you see a mixture of truth and self-satire.
When the dust settled, the liberals were the only ones left to clean up the mess. By virtue of their survival, they were handed a I would not. Then
dark orange flames reflect.
Yes. Whatever else a bird? Some sort. Of course you're. Or two. A this one. Most.
You could.
Wonderful. The girl in the old looks like. Yes, she prefers a fantasy work. Young. All right. What next? Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else? Of course. You're back. Good. What
is what? Look at that lady. Why, yeah. While these now look, you're poor. Poor as yes.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please. You're back. Good. What can
I am.
You're back. Good.
I am sorry.
You're back. Good. What can I
am sorry.
You're back. Good.
I am sorry.
You're back. Good. What can...
Voila! You're doing it.
Why?
She's surprisingly nonchalant.
That's... So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer.
You're right.
Which he most certainly will do. Now...
It's clear you like the hard stuff, Brota. Evening, lower it. Fascism, Brota. Many things, but it's mostly about, yes, worm. That's what fascism boils down to. Many things, but it's mostly, yes, worm. That's what food.
Did you know you can forget thoughts? Go to your thought cabinet.
Stomach truth. Because you've said the hard thing. Okay, yes, you're going to keep your, for the nation, smart. But of course,
Cap? I was imagine. Psst. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife? My friend, I don't up. Yeah, then go and you enter the arbor through the. Don't worry, or you. Not yet, no. Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy is. Sure.
Body totally betrays his degeneracy.
That you reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company. No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Jerking motion. You don't. You will.
It is?
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach.
Bring your. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al-Ghul. Your race descent has only worsened since the last soul.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Do you?
There are 3 categories of race. Those are a receding genetic pool has led them out. You know,
Moon? Is it in some...
the mound,
colorful tap?
the vesper, the other overproduction, as proven by the mound and the mask. Occidental type are the indigenous. The Areopagites are the mask. The Areopag, the latter.
Nature was not capable of.
Type to an untrained pinkness is the Koiko. Revachol.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening. But that seems a little off.
The revolution came to Ravachol from Gra. In the revolution, enough of Tibet mediocrity. Tips, the F are lesser. The mosquito is born. Then there the Koiko. This, but enough. It is cruel. You understand nothing. So you need to internalize what you have heard here today. Then return to me. This clarity does not come instantly. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss.
You see a Cimarron street vent. The name.
Happy shop. You're.
You feel a twitch in your index.
Don't. Good one, officer. You're a funny guy. Now, what can I do for you? Then fire away, officer.
There's a...
You like sunglasses of...
Those you...
These are all first-rate sunglasses.
There's...
You like sunglasses?
Those you...
These are all first-rate sunglasses.
No.
Oh!
I hope not.
You don't like it? Sure. Sporty and practical.
There are...
Don't be shy.
You find your...
Economical, but also trade.
Some... There are...
Don't be shy.
You find your...
Economical, but also trade.
Some... There are...
Don't be...
You find your...
Economical, but also...
Some... There are...
Don't be...
There are...
Don't be shy.
You find...
Economical, but also...
Some... There are...
Don't...
You find
Economical, but also...
some... There are clothes that...
Don't be shy.
You find
Economical, but also trendy.
something cold. There are
Don't be shy.
You find your...
Economical, but also...
No good. They...
All natural material. You won't regret.
You see
I can see you, but...
a pair of dedicated...
Those...
Only? That's These one is...
No, don't look at the... These...
Cimarron trash. That sounds like they're from the Cimarron...
No way, officer. Well, but see, if, on the other hand... So...
The sneakers. See...
The junk is your...
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock.
My friend Barry...
From...
Very good stuff. I wasn't...
The word...
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair... Sure.
It is salt.
Want some?
Why not?
Wow. Oh yeah. The print depicts smells worn.
Sniffing.
You're not imagining it.
It's the...
Walking away from his burning village. Yeah. Huh? Oh, in
Hell,
neither is the man a real man of I mean
okay.
you sound beside
His theory, very.
I doubt but yes, the books are too
That's dirt cheap.
but why? You'll just have to buy it. Welcome to
You see, Rose, try to find something pretty and cool here. Then use it to win her back.
You're probably I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. I don't like either set very much, to be honest. But there are many parents.
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his...
Who are you?
As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Entertained. He might be high, feeling warm, a drug...
I try to keep the shop at a comfortable temperature.
He's taken for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
A bad idea. We were
on the...
I lived. There wasn't much to volunteer for. There's so much. No one.
So?
A bunch of poor people. So I came to Martinez.
Yeah, you gotta get in on the...
Have you?
The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display. Looks like he doesn't want to get involved.
Here you...
Yes, Doc. Not so sure about this.
Of course. Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time back.
Can I help you?
Wait, what? Yes, the bird. I found it lying on the floor with a broken wing the morning she left. You broke...
Are you sure you...
Why on earth did you have to break the skewer? I can't...
Attend.
All right. Did she say anything else? About me, you know? Did she say anything about me? Really? Thanks.
We were sort of hoping there would be a gun, an expensive jewel, or at least a sword.
Yes. Have you... Well... Great. It's good you please...
I'll take it.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
A thin, as used to... It must be his name. Garanzi. Garanzi Quebec. The man puts his cup down and replies something.
Speak Revacholian? We speak...
The cook.
Good thing he didn't understand a word.
You see, you immediately feel the cold old kobold, the cold old kobold.
You do? It is quite pretty. I suppose we could look into. Gart is the person.
Can I help you?
You wait. Absolutely. Your body is ready, sire.
Another thing. Great. I love... Oh, yes, that door. No, Awesome.
He's attempting to maintain.
Fine. So, I haven't opened it. Yes?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open. Are you interested in a new and exciting book? It's a bookstore.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That is a book. A postcard. Board games are like little... My pleasure. Anything else you'd like? Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books. My name. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. I'm signalling.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
Kind of.
What could you do to help her anyway?
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm. I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to... Mum says it's...
There is stress.
Mum says it...
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second. And some...
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business... Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
We can go.
Yes. Please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there, sir. Nothing.
Did someone...
It does not manifest itself. No, sir.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead. Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that. And the work of a policeman or a...
Crime is what we were solving before the...
It's exciting. You don't look much like a policeman. Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
She looked dark. Check out. He isn't even drawn right. She...
Sure you can. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books. Hello again, sir.
The girl...
What do you...
She knows where this is going. She lit a facade of true professionalism. She...
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded? Well, that proves nothing. Anyone...
She nods, half provocative.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't. It was okay.
There's more that can be achieved here.
You're quite...
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Because you usually aren't. I sure...
There she stands, swaying on her...
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
You have absolute...
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Because you know each other. She's been...
Yes, you've been running... Of course, you've stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you. Yeah.
Party eye.
You know.
The swift fuck yeah. You should get some obey.
I didn't know I had to do that. I'm glad I could help you, sir.
Welcome to Crime Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy. I am the proudest owner of our little shop of cult. Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her Wonderful! Did you talk to her? Great!
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the...
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette. Mind your own business, sir. In our society, people don't get to tell each other how to raise their children. It's none of your or anyone... God, I've told...
This economy is a mysterious force, like cosmic weather. Mysterious and harsh.
She can.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
She's dead. This...
Oh, there. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull...
It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette. Yes, sometimes it's better. The woman looks aloof.
I'm sorry.
Just out of the rain.
Math. Oh, I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out. Yes. Right.
Several... The maps look old and faded. Your eye can't... It's not... Still, it's detailed.
I'm sorry, they're quite valuable. That old, from when they didn't get that far. For some reason. A shame. The project always good to be informed.
You see a set of
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
see some kind of, aside from poking it, just...
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off parasite.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
No, it's just a storeroom for the... Thank you.
There is. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before...
Nothing.
She's... Oddly enough, the more she tries...
Hello again, esteemed officer. I already just let...
She's so tense, it's a miracle she hasn't slept in half yet.
No! Okay, are you happy?
Host of hosts, she prays. Guard me and...
The curse. It's the curse.
Didn't that curtain just move?
It's not... There's something...
Sounds familiar.
Truly so? Perhaps the dark energies are leeching off you. You shouldn't stay in the store. Most certainly...
My liege, you know what this case calls for?
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome...
Slither up to her. You see...
Are you sure? Don't think I haven't seen charlatans before. I'm not sure...
Hey now, the lieutenant keeps his usual stony calm. He silently...
How do you...
Here we go.
I should have...
Perhaps you...
But I am not the only one at risk. I have to think of my daughter. If you promise, good officer, then you... Thank you, sir.
Do not act surprised. You know...
You have? The entity takes the form of a woman. Yes, that chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing there. Some
unbelievable darkness and... The worn map features the your thing finer.
For a more detailed view of the...
A couple of spook novels hide amidst all the detective books. Thrilling tales, crime these books, what's not a single minute. You see, a killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the murder house. Yes, tragedy. After all this, you still haven't found the answer. Your attempt to grasp at the answer fails. It seems very close by. Crime. These books, what's not a single shelves filled to... Jamais vu. Derealization. The plaque on the shelf reads, browser suddenly, high speed next to
I'm sorry, I did not mean... I would say... The book is also very daring. Certainly...
You feel like you should get this one.
A true
The Greatest Innocence by Jean. Browsing through your educational survey that's the Dolores Day. Incorrect. Sola resigned after an assassination. Incorrect. Her colors. Steer clear of this one. A strange sensation. Yes, the quiz. Correct. Nothing as the first question. Easy. Everybody knows the answer to this. You and innocence is the highest category of historical Damn. Dolores. Incorrect. Correct. Named the innocence of Franco Negro. Question 3. Who was the false innocence? Correct. The most final stretch. Incorrect. Incorrect. Of course, 0 doubts. Correct. Everything. A D. You would have done better if you...
What's going on with you?
Oh, you are shouting at an inanimate. Browsing through your educational survey is done. Did you catch it? It seems rather unfair to try a pop quiz. Dolores Day. Dolores. Incorrect. Sola resigned after an assassination. Correct. As the first question is an innocence. I can do better. Great. Dolores. Incorrect. Even though... Please. Relax. I can do better. Great. Dolores. Incorrect. Correct. Named the innocence. Franco Neg. Question 3. Who was the false innocence? Incorrect. Step. Incorrect. Correct. The most final stretch. You've come so far. And incorrect. Oh yeah. Yes. Obviously. Correct. Everything. Congrats. C. You would have done better if you just... Apricot chewing gum scented one.
Unpromising race pupil returns. And... look, the basic race education he received in high school has basic racist very well.
Fine.
The unpromising race pupil returns. There is nothing fun. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vasholian. Your love for disco music and venereal disease? Unpromising race pupil returns. There is nothing fun. I cannot possibly imagine.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome.
Slither up to her.
Are you sure? Don't think I haven't seen Charlotte. You'll know.
Hey now, the lieutenant keeps his usual stony calm.
How do you...
Here we go.
I should have written...
Perhaps you...
But I am not the only one at... If you promise. Thank you, sir.
Do not act surprise.
You have? No. This chimney is part of some unnatural magic, Oh.
Unbelievable darkness and ruin.
Hi.
This bookstore is not strict amidst the point of the book. It serves wholeness when it's up to your mind to heal yourself. The book, this is just mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this? The throbbing suddenly, as if out the book, for example. It also, among other benefits, it is alleged to for general, this is exact, there's an entire section devoted.
Excuse me, sir. I believe indeed. Well, I hope it contains.
Jamais vu. Derealization. Medicinal, flipping through the book, you come across finally, it seems to contain descriptions. There are a number of CO-like what you're describing. There's nothing in here that speaks to hangovers directly. However, first, you'll need to come. Lastly, is there anything else the ginger root will help with the nausea from the pearl, of course. Very well. Next, you'll need to come. Lastly, is you've created. Would you like to try again? Very well. Next, you'll need to combine. Lastly, is you've created a delicious. Would you like to try? You close the book. Apricot chewing gum scented one.
Promising race pupil returns. And fascinating. The Revacholian degenerate shows signs of racial self-reflection. How did you? So we and you will if
Jean, baby, do the heroic thing.
That is not possible. You will not.
It's super hard, Jean. My mom couldn't do it either.
Very
well done.